Storybook neighborhood. Quiet, friendly neighbors, picket fences, the whole 9 yards. Suffice to say, this was supposed to be a new start for me. A recently single mom and my 3-year-old son. It was a time to move on from previous year's stresses. I view the thunderstorm as a metaphor for this fresh start. One last show of theatrics before the dirt and grime of the past would be washed away. My son loved it anyway, even with the power out. It was the first big storm he'd ever seen. Flashes of lightning flooded the bare rooms of our house, imparting unpacked boxes with long creeping shadows. And he jumped and squealed with delight as the thunder boomed. It was well past his bedtime before he finally settled down enough to go to sleep. The next morning, I found him awake in bed and smiling. "I watched the lightning on my window," he proudly announced. A few mornings later, he told me the same thing. "You're just being silly," I said. "It didn't storm last night. You were probably only dreaming." "Oh." He sounded somewhat disheartened. I ruffled his hair and told him not to worry. There would be another storm soon. Then it became a pattern. He would tell me how he watched the lightning outside his window at least twice a week, despite there being no storms. Recurring dreams of that first memorable thunderstorm, I figured. But it's easy to hate myself in hindsight. Everyone assures me there's nothing I could have done. No way I would have known. But I am supposed to be the guardian of my child. I constantly relive that morning. Making my coffee, pouring milk over my cereal, and picking up the newspaper to read about the pedophile local authorities had just arrested. It was on the front page. Apparently, this guy would select a young target, usually a boy, stake out their house for a while and take flash photos of them through their window while they slept. And sometimes, he did even more to his victims. My stomach sank as the connection was made. At the time, it was merely something from a child's imagination. In retrospect, it is the scariest thing I've ever heard. About a week before the predator was caught, my son came up to me in his pajamas. "Guess what?" he asked. "What?" "No more lightning in my window." I played along. "Oh, that's nice. It finally died down, huh?" "No! Now it's in my closet." I've yet to see the photos police have collected.